Hello everyone, and welcome to another video from How Destiny Works. I'm Icecracker, and today we're going to be talking about movement speed and agility. So for the basics, first off, crouching in this video is defined as crouching with the left stick all the way forward. Running is with the left stick all the way forward while standing up, and sprinting is with the left stick depressed and all the way forward. Second, I used 50 meters as my distance for all my testing. I measured this by pulling up my ghost on Earth and moving ever so slightly closer to a mission beacon until it barely changed from 56 to 55 meters. I would then aim directly at the beacon and crouch, run, or sprint at it. I would then go through the recording frame by frame and count the number of frames between I first started moving forward and when the displayed distance to the beacon first changes from 6 meters to 5 meters. Third, I tested a wide range of agility values across all 6 subclasses, which I measured by counting the number of pixels that the bar was filled in. I measured movement speed while crouching, running, and sprinting while holding primary, special, and heavy weapons, and I also repeated runs with and without the lightweight perk on some weapons. So let's get down to the results. First off, your running and crouch speed is affected by your agility. Agility also affects your jump in various ways, but we'll talk about that in another video because there's just a lot of different things that it does. Running speeds can change from as low as 5 meters per second at minimum possible agility on Titans and Warlocks to a little over 6 meters per second with maximum agility and while holding a weapon with the lightweight perk, so about 20% from minimum to maximum. Second, movement speed as a function of agility is same across all 3 classes. This means that if everyone had the same agility, everyone's run speed and crouch speed would be the same. I tested this by using a Warlock and a Titan at minimum agility since they can get the exact same amount of agility down to the same number of pixels in the bar, and running 50 meters. I then ran more tests of various levels of agility and developed a formula for movement speed based on agility and applied that formula to some 50-meter runs with the Hunter. The Hunter's actual movement speed fit the expected movement speed, so I considered that sat. Based on this testing, I was also able to confirm that the formula for movement speed as a function of agility is a linear function. Third, if you're holding a rocket launcher or a machine gun, you move about 20% slower. If you crouch, you move about 46% slower or about half as fast. And that's regardless of whatever you're doing. So if you're crouching with a heavy weapon and on minimum agility as a Titan or a Warlock, you're pretty much moving the slowest you can possibly move in the game outside of debuffs like Weight of Darkness. Fourth, everyone sprints at the same speed regardless of agility, what class they are, or what weapon they're holding. Hunters have a perk that increases their sprint speed, but without it, they sprint at the same speed as everyone else. Fifth, and perhaps most interesting, is that the lightweight perk you can get on a number of weapons doesn't actually appear to add a flat amount of agility. During my testing, I discovered that the slope of movement speed versus agility was almost exactly a perfectly straight line. But on a Warlock at a minimum agility, lightweight makes you run about 3.2% faster. At about half of maximum agility, it makes you run about 5.6% faster. And at maximum agility, it makes you run about 8.4% faster. So if your agility is already maximum, lightweight gives you that much more of a buff. So that's it for today. I hope you found this video informative. Please leave comments below if you have any feedback on the presentation, questions about the testing I did, or if you'd like me to look at a specific stat or game mechanic in the future. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.